I get the sense that I'm sad and you're just angry.
Yeah, that's probably fair. I won't get to sad for maybe a few days. I'm just fucking pissed off now. Fuck US soccer. I've been tweeting at them that they should do something for the fans. They should buy back uniforms or something because this is bullshit. This is flat out fucking bullshit. This is ridiculous. They fucking owe us. They owe me. They owe you. They owe every fucking one who's watching this. They owe every fucking person who had to put up with watching their bullshit for the last fucking 4 years, 3 years. This has been ridiculous. We fucked up every fucking stage of qualification, and now we fucked up the most important fucking game in the worst fucking team. This is ridiculous. Fuck Sunil. Fuck Bruce. Fuck Omar Gonzalez. I'm done.
For me, I mean, I went from, I wasn't in disbelief because I kind of felt it was coming. Like even after we played well the other night, I kind of felt like it just, we're not good. And you look around the world and you see teams like the Netherlands and Chile missing out. We kind of deserve this.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We did not deserve to be in the World Cup, period. We were fucking pathetic. We didn't respect fucking qualification in the least. And when, you know, I wasn't necessarily arguing with some people on Twitter, like during the game about like Bruce versus Klinsmann, because that's bullshit. I'm not defending Bruce in the least. They both did shit fucking jobs. And maybe it's time to accept it wasn't even down to the coaches this time. It was that U.S. soccer did nothing to find a generation of fucking players. There's basically no one between Michael Bradley and Christian Pulisic. And just think, in 4 fucking years, when we're trying this again, we'll have a whole brand new team, and some of these kids look pretty fucking good. But guys like Pulisic will now be in their first fucking World Cup, hopefully, if they don't fuck it up. We've already ruined half his fucking career, half his international career. And we just lost everybody who was considering playing for Mexico or the U.S. See ya. There's probably 15 or 20 years gone.
No, to be fair, we'll get the players that can't make the Mexican national team.
That's true. I guess.
But yeah, I don't know. I went from sort of disbelief to then I started thinking about, we just saw the end of Tim Howard. We probably saw the end of Clint Dempsey.
Michael Bradley.
He's not going to break Landon's record. We saw the end of Michael Bradley. Yeah, and it's part of it makes me sad. Cameron's probably gone. Josie's probably not yet. But
he and Bradley will still play, but what's the point? They might effectively. What's the point in bringing any of them back? If you're going to be too old in 8 years, and basically everyone short of Christian Pulisic is Christian Pulisic, Kellen Acosta, and that's about it.
And
you're done.
I will say
there's no fucking point in putting you in a uniform again. Just all you're doing is taking up space. And quite frankly, while we're at it, let's kill this fucking extra bullshit Gold Cup, because there's no fucking way in hell I'm paying to go over to that shit. And no one else is either. So here's your fucking idea, U.S. soccer. Fuck off. Kill it. End it now. Now I'm just being angry. Now whatever.
Do you remember in San Antonio when you wanted to bring back "get fucked" as a saying that people said? I think now is the time. I think now would be
U.S. soccer can get fucked
with like the Triple H hand motion. Yeah, it.
Maybe our final T-shirt will just be #Sunil out, USSF out. God, fuck all you assholes.
It just sucks. Like, the World Cup is my favorite thing. This is the thing that I keep thinking about the most. The World Cup is like my favorite thing.
And they just ruined it.
And we don't get to be in it. And I'll still enjoy the World Cup. Like, I still will watch it, but
I'll watch parts of it. I won't. I will.
Like, everything's hitting me. Like, all the excitement.
All of it will be ruined for me.
You've got to take the days off of work, and you've got to, like, you make plans for the games, and like, you've got all that built up excitement, you know, and I think about, you know, all of the hype that we would have seen for Christian Pulisic, like in May, and you and I would have gone to a send-off game like we always do. And it's just, now we're going to be the team that like Germany plays in its send-off game or something.
And,
we're going to be somebody else's.
I'd like to point out too how CONCACAF this truly is. That Panama's goal didn't even cross the fucking line. They didn't actually score tonight, and they fucking won.
I didn't see it, really.
Yeah. The one that their first goal, it never even crosses the line. It like goes up against the post. Blas Perez is laying there, and then somebody swipes it away, and the referee just gave it to him anyway.
Why not? It's it's Banana Republic shit. It doesn't, we don't have to be good or try or anything to do our best. I don't know.
Maybe we should have opened by saying, so apparently this is the farewell episode of USfanTV. Maybe we might come back to this. I can't imagine.
I don't think we'll be back Thursday unless well, I mean, Bruce is gone. We know that he's going to get launched.
I guess there'll be some stuff to talk about Thursday. The final destruction.
Yeah. Mexican fans are uploading this shit to Pornhub now as we speak, I bet. So you really will get to see us on there finally. I don't know. We might be done. We might not. We've talked about, we have contingency plans for what we would do if we're in this point, but I don't know if we believed we would really be in this point. We knew it was possible. We knew we were playing like shit, but it all kind of hits you in the dying minutes of that game when Michael Bradley's standing over the ball, and I know full well he can't get it on somebody's head. I don't know. It sucks. This just sucks.
No, what makes me most angry is that I have no one that I can go fucking yell at and say, this is your fucking fault. I can't talk to any of them and go, you fucked this up. You destroyed this for me and for you and for everyone else too.
Well,
I just get to bitch at the internet. I get people to watch me make an ass out of myself and show how fucking angry I can get about something that in the end I guess doesn't truly affect me, but there you go. Hooray for me.
You know what though? It doesn't affect you in the sense that it's sports, so it doesn't really like affect you, but it has a big impact on your life. Like, you're not, any plans you would make around the World Cup next year are now not going to happen. Any, like, the vacations you take next year will not be U.S. soccer related. This show may or may not exist anymore, but I can, if we had qualified, this show in an alternate universe might have actually been popular next summer.
There we go. Yeah.
And now it's who the hell cares, right? So I don't know. We've talked about doing an MLS show. We've talked about doing like Americans talking about the Bundesliga. Das Deutsche Bag, you wanted to call it. So I don't know what we're gonna do. But I don't know if we do these shows. I always say this on the show. We do these shows Tuesday nights and Thursday nights. Maybe we won't do one Thursday night. I don't know. I just don't know. We'll let you guys know. But whatever happens, we went from a year ago, us doing a show when no one was watching, to having all you guys here, which is pretty cool. So
yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah, that makes me sad too. I mean, that makes me sad too. But so, yeah, we probably, I don't know. We'll talk about it. We might do something going forward. It might just be a little bit different because why the hell would we want to talk about the national team so much? But you know what? We've got the U17s.
Well, apparently we're going to come back and win the World Cup. That's what I've been told. Like, oh, we needed to lose this, so we didn't make it. So everything will be revamped, and we'll just magically rise like a fucking phoenix.
No, that's stupid. I think that there can be benefits to it. I can see some benefits to it. It shakes our comfort zone to the point where we have to blow it all up. But
we don't know what we're blowing it up to create.
Exactly. Yes, we don't know what. I don't trust that.
I can blow my house up. It doesn't mean I'm going to build a new house.
I don't trust that Thomas Tuchel or somebody is coming in to save us.
Yeah.
I don't trust that there's a whole plan. Like, we had a guy who had a plan and it didn't work. So, and then Bruce's job was just to coast apparently and get us in. And, I don't know. Obviously we're done with Bruce 2.0. I mean, do we play friendlies in November now? Do we just say fuck it? I don't know what we're gonna do.
Who fucking
Does the
knows?
American Airlines jersey even get made? Because that would have been pretty cool to
Oh
have, but
yeah,
I'm
I
not
forgot
buying
all
it
about
now.
that. Oh hell
So,
no.
um, yeah, it's
Hopefully, after all the shit jerseys that Nike's made, they have a ton of those made now, and they're just gonna have to fucking go to like children in Ethiopia or something. This is what you get for screwing us with all those terrible fucking designs for years. Now you have to eat millions of dollars in inventory. Now I just want
Jesus
everyone to
Christ. We
suffer.
have by
Now,
far
now
the
we're
most
now we're
haters
already
ever.
now we're already going to Bundesliga. This is just Schadenfreude.
Yeah, all the yes. But if you're tuning in, obviously a lot of you are not regular viewers to the show. This is USfanTV. We do the shows, at least we were, on Tuesday nights and Thursday nights. We don't know what the hell we're going to do now because the national team has died tonight. But whatever, we'll figure something out. There's some stuff to be excited about. It doesn't really outweigh the crushing loss of not going to the World Cup, but there's some stuff to be excited about in the future. The U17s look good. Obviously, we've got Christian Pulisic, we've got Weston McKennie. We get to finally shake loose all of the guys that we kind of felt needed to be shook loose. The thing that sucks is like Jurgen killed the one guy who didn't seem old most of the time in Landon way too soon. And now we've got a lot of guys that do seem old. And I guess the good news is that we'll send them on their way. Not really the way they wanted to go out, but I was thinking, would it have been, how much worse is it that we went out today as opposed to if we had like a France 98 type performance next summer? I'd still rather be
This
there.
is far worse.
Yeah, it is.
At least they made the World Cup. They might have fucking played like shit. I noticed Steve Sampson saying something like he couldn't believe this. I think I retweeted and said something like, "Oh, he's got to be loving this because it's taken away his like worst performance ever."
Yeah,
Like, he and Klinsman have to be a little bit happy about this. Like, I'm sure they're not like over the moon ecstatic because after all, it's still the U.S. You still saw like your team kill itself, fall on its own sword, but at the same time, you got a little bit of payback there.
yeah.
So,
and can we talk about? Listen, Mexico, you had one job, and that was to pay us back for 2014, and you didn't do it. Now, I'm only joking, of course, because it's our fault we missed the World Cup. We have nobody to blame but ourselves. But seriously, we backdoored your asses into the 2014 World Cup. You could have helped us out tonight, guys. But instead, they send Chucky home. They send Chicharito home. They got Carlos 5 up top. I guess he scored once tonight, right? But
he did.
you know what? The only good thing to happen today was Messi made the World Cup. We don't have to watch a World Cup without
So did
Lionel Messi.
Ronaldo.
Yes, flex your abs harder and harder. CR7 is going to be.
He hasn't stopped standing on his toes all day.
Yeah. The Irish, for me, if they win their playoff, that's got to be it. I got to go with the Irish. They're going to be my team. If I could only buy a jersey that doesn't have a stupid number 3 sponsor on the front, that would be great, guys. If you make the World Cup, get rid of this. Maybe we'll be Ireland fan TV.
Maybe
we'll just be like a couple of
anyone but US.
A couple of stupid Americans pretending to be Irish on St. Patrick's Day with our dumb green hats and stuff like that, and really, really over the top.
Oh boy. Oh boy, them Americans, they be shit. I won't go for the rest of CONCACAF. Sorry, Roger, I won't. Yeah, I like that, Keith. Can't lose the World Cup if you don't even qualify.
That's fair. That's fair.
Arsene Wenger's been using that thinking for years.
There's a small part of me, like I really like Mexico and Mexicans, but I just hate their soccer team. So it makes me go, should I cheer for Mexico? And then I quickly realized, no, I'm not going to do that. I guess I I guess I'm Irish and German. My ancestry is. My family came from Ireland and Germany. So if the Irish don't make it, there's always die Mannschaft. But I mean, that's like cheering for the Yankees, right? They're pretty good. It's not like you're picking an underdog there. So I don't know. Yeah.
No, Joshua, that's exactly right. You know, that's why we were talking about. This is probably the last game you're going to see for a lot of these guys, because what's the point? You know, I think I said 8 years before, but yeah, in 5 years, who's going to be too old? And pretty much everybody who's not about 23 right now will be. And the problem is,
oh, go ahead.
The problem is, most of our guys are 30 and over. So why ever call them in again? You know, there's just no point. Move on.
We don't get to see the World Cup, but at least it'll be, when we see the U.S. play again, it'll be compelling. Like there'll be, we won't know what we have, and we hope. I mean, maybe we hire another MLS coach and he keeps there's no shakeup. Maybe it's just the same shit. In which case, that's really bad. But I would like to think that the next time we see the U.S. play, we might see a lot of new faces and guys that we've been wanting to see for a while, guys that you and I have been, wondering when the hell they're going to be called in. Cameron Carter-Vickers, Emerson Hyndman, Weston McKennie, Josh Sargent. It's at least they'll be there. I'm trying to. I'm going through all the stages here, people. Normally we're a little more focused, and that's not saying a lot, but we're a little more focused. We're a little more on topic. We're a little more. It's not just this stream
TJ
of consciousness.
Just texted us both to say that it was my fault.
Well, I mean, in the end, anything that you touch pretty much goes to shit. So
there is that.
But no, I do not believe that this is your fault. Oh, man. What do you think, guys? Wenger in.
Pre-game tequila is done.
No, although I will say maybe that's the sacrifice we need to make as Arsenal fans is give Arsene the US job for a little bit, let him fuck this up even more, and then maybe Arsenal can start going in the direction it needs to go. Although they've been all right. It's weird because like the pressure's off, so they're winning. That's what Arsenal does. But maybe there's Arsenal fan TV. I don't know. I can make a joke. Here's the thing. I can make a joke.
No, never mind.
I would joke that, is there an Arsenal fan TV out there? But somebody would take it seriously.
Yeah.
Like the person who thought that we didn't know who Tottenham Hotspur was and wrote like 7 paragraphs on the history of Tottenham. We're like, oh my God.
I just responded, dude, with sarcasm.
Dude, we know. Yeah. So I don't know.
Mexico has never carried our ass.
What does that even mean? What is that? I don't even know what that means. Yeah. It's we should probably talk. Do we want to like?
Bruce Arena. There's no point to me in saying Arena out. That's already happened. Like if he hasn't turned in his resignation already, he'll be fired by morning.
Sandra's like, yes, there is Arsenal TV. We know. It's a joke. We named this after that. So
yeah, Bruce, there's no point in even talking about it. Like that's just, if he's still there, it's only like as a technicality. It's just a formality that he's gone. To me, if you really want change, get Sunil out, get like everyone in U.S. soccer out, and just start anew. Burn the whole damn thing down.
Yeah,
because what the hell else is there to wait for now, or hope for?
And you like to bitch about refereeing. We got lucky on that Omar tackle. In the end, it didn't matter, but that was a penalty in my view. It's like if anything, the ref was for us tonight, and it still didn't matter. And I couldn't figure out. We haven't really talked about the game. We've just talked about how pissed we were. I couldn't figure out. Obviously the field was wet and it was sloggy and slow. But again, if teams pack it in, we can't do shit about it. And we have Pulisic, but it doesn't matter if you don't get him the ball.
Yeah.
I don't know. When I saw that Bruce came out with the same 11, on one hand, I was worried they'd be tired. On the other hand, I thought we finally had something that clicked. Don't change it. So I can't, it turned out to be the wrong decision, obviously. And it turned out to be, I was shocked that we didn't see guys like Cameron play tonight. But in the end, whatever, I guess maybe in a different world, Jeff Cameron starts for Omar, doesn't have the own goal and
doesn't decide to boot one into his own goal.
Yeah, exactly. Here's a question, and this crossed my mind too. Does this put him in a worse spot? And I like Omar. He seems like a cool dude, but is he now ahead of Wando as far as U.S. soccer heels? Goats. Yeah, and we don't mean greatest of all time. We mean the opposite. We mean
that's got to be up there.
Yeah, it's not good. Chile missed out too. It's the Dutch. I always cheer for the Netherlands because I like them, but they're not there. Kind of the same deal there. An aging group in some ways that didn't play well as a team. That was not as good as they were. The individuals did not create a better team. That's kind of the same problem that we
always
had.
The story of the Dutch. But,
that is what they do. Yes, but
Omar is 28. In fact, turns 28. It turns 29 tonight at midnight. So that was probably his last game for the U.S. as well. Beasler. Hey, here's good news. Graham Zusi's never going to play for the U.S. again.
There's that. There's okay.
Oh, hooray! Oh, there was the bright shining light we needed. That was the gray skies are gonna clear up.
Yeah, that's a big plus right there. Oh,
so basically, you're going to see Yedlin, Pulisic, none of our current keepers that are with us.
No, and I actually think that's a positive. I think it's time for Horvath and maybe you bring back Yarborough, give Bill Hamid a chance finally. Maybe Jesse Gonzalez gets the chance that
Hamid's
been good.
I guess. I mean, I was going to say Hamid might not make it because he's getting to be too old.
Simon likes Sean
technically
Johnson.
Speaking, he can play it. Yeah, but he and Hamid have the same problem of they're both, 28, 29, something like that. I mean, granted, they're still keepers, so whatever, but it's not like you're finding a lot of starting keepers in their 30s. And that's what effectively we'd be doing because we're not finding them tomorrow. I would guess you're going to see this team or whatever the new team is next summer, like next August or something, in those post-World Cup friendlies, be kind of you're going to get an idea of what the next qualification cycle the team for the next qualification cycle will be.
Yeah, I heard somebody say that we weren't on SportsCenter yet. Of course not. ESPN doesn't have soccer, so and it's extra less reason to promote it when we miss. So it's probably been on by now, but it's weird because I can totally believe that we missed. This has been a year coming. This has been longer than a year coming. If you've been watching.
Yeah, I mean, do remember when I went to Columbus in March of a year and a half ago, so like 2015. It was Guatemala. We went into that game. If we didn't win that game, there was a good chance we weren't going to make it to the final, to the Hex.
That's right. That was Pulisic's first game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. It's
we just got a new subscriber. Sorry.
Welcome.
Hello. Goodbye.
We might not be done yet, but we're done in this format. That's for sure. So you and I may still be talking about soccer on YouTube on this channel, but it's not going to be about the men's national team all that much anymore. I don't think, at least not for a while. So, thank you for joining us. It's fun to have you. This is the I think the most live viewers we've ever had. I'm seeing 313 right now. So thanks for tuning in. Whether you're a sad US fan or a Mexican fan who's just reveling in delight, or a smart guy from Jamaica who has a channel that you should follow. Welcome to all of you. So
yeah, you can go watch Reggae Boys more often.
yeah, we'll be on his channel.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe that, though, the one thing that we kept hearing, and we kept hearing it since the Mexico match, was that CONCACAF qualifying is very forgiving. And we still fucked it up.
Yeah.
Everybody's telling us not to stop, so it makes me feel bad. We're just sad right now. We're just sad.
Oh, so. It's not even, I think, that we were talking about ending it necessarily because like we have said in the past, we'll still talk about the shit amongst ourselves regardless. It's that who the fuck's gonna watch? Like, who really wants to watch?
That's the thing, yeah.
It's in a month or in like 3 months when there's just nothing going on. Like, oh yeah, who gives a shit about the January MLS camp now? Like, no one. Who's even going to attend those games? Like now is when the women's team should start fighting for equal pay on everything, because they will have greater attendance. Probably for the next 5 years, they will have greater attendance.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's do a women's show. Like, it's, I mean, they kind of struggled, but at least
might be too close to home. I don't know if I could do it.
It's at least they're not gonna completely botch it.
They have lately.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, they're just us light right now. They're just us with less competition right now. I shouldn't say us. They're just the men's team with less competition.
Have we covered it?
Yeah.
All right. Just so you guys know, this is USfanTV. For the past year, we have on Tuesday and Thursday nights done a show about U.S. soccer, the national team, our players playing abroad, that sort of thing. It's been fun. We have a website. It's USfanTV.com. We have Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. They're all USfanTV. We fucking hate Snapchat. We're never going to end up doing that. So there's that. You know where to find us on Craigslist.
Maybe we should love Snapchat, because right now I'm ready to hate everything with the fucking national team.
And thanks for subscribing. You obviously found that we have YouTube because you are currently viewing this at this very moment, whether you're watching the live part or you're watching the part that goes up on the channel after the fact. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, please, and we'll keep doing something, I'm sure, but it's not going to be quite the same, but it'll still probably have us. So we'll talk it over. I don't know about Thursday, though. Chris and I have to talk that over to see if we really feel like doing it. We might take a little break, but we'll be back. Chris, do you have any final words?
I'd say you're done, but I think maybe it's just we're all done.
Yeah, I think so. All right. Bye, guys.
Thanks, everybody.